Let's now create a shot project. So the shot project will assemble all the different elements composing the shot, like the sec, the camera, the animation. Let's first check what we have. We have for this shot a camera Alembic file with the shot camera, and we have an animation of the teapot for the shot. Okay, so let's create a reference for those two files. We remove the prefix because the prefix is already included in the Alembic files, so we can remove them. Now we have the camera and we have the animated teapot. Let's first check the camera as the main rendering camera for the shot. We can see through the camera and visually check the animation. We'll do the same with the set. So we create a reference on a simple background object. Here, this is a cyclo. We add some lights to our shot. Here, a simple skylight to light the shot. Here we are. We can render our first image, which is simple white mate. You can notice that the teapot doesn't have the look that we previously did. That is because we did not create a reference on the teapot look. So let's do that. We drag and drop the look dev project we did before and create a reference with the prefix. So we can see we have the render graph for the teapot, and the teapot is properly shaded with the correct look. Let's check a different frame. Right. Okay, you can see here that the render graph is only applied on the teapot object here, and not on the background object on the cyclo. This is because the teapot render graph has this apply on attribute set to reference, and this means the render graph is only applied on objects that have the same reference prefix as the render graph. Here the teapot prefix. So this is the default behavior at Guerilla to apply a render graph over references. You can visually check that the teapot is affected by the teapot render graph, while the other geometry, the cyclo node, is not affected by the teapot render graph. We have different modes to assign a render graph to a subset of objects. For instance, we can use the always mode, so the render graph is always applied to all objects, whatever the reference prefix is. In the tag mode, you can use tags set on the scene graph to assign a render graph to those nodes. So let's say this render graph is assigned only to objects that have the teapot tag, okay, and we can add this tag to the teapot root node. Again, only the teapot is affected by the render graph. You can set tags in Maya on any other package and export it and export it in the Alembic file. It's very easy. You can also use the prefix mode of the render graph to specifically specify which prefix the render graph is applied on. For instance, let's change it to cyclo here. So then the cyclo is rendering using the teapot look dev. That's it. Our shot is ready to render now. We have the animation. we have the camera, everything is set up fine. Let's go to the passes view and choose to render the frame either in batch mode or on the render farm.